What's going on, you guys? Local John 1812.
J-Rod 84.
All right, guys. Week 1. This is for our fantasy league of YTBA. You're the best around league. Week 1 kicked off Thursday night. Kansas City shellacked New England in Foxborough. If you had Tyreek Hill or Kareem Hunt, you probably had a really good game. If you had those guys on your bench, too bad for you. Otherwise, I had Travis Kelce that night. He did 4 points. wasn't bad. Wasn't good either. It's like not even really mediocre. He should at least scored 6, but way better than Gronkowski. And if you had Tom Brady on your team, which I think you had, did you have Brady? Who has Brady? I got it right here.
I don't.
Tom Brady is on Team Henning. You didn't have really that great of a game. He only scored 13 points, which really didn't help him. And I got a glare coming from there.
The only thing I had for New England was Danny Amendola, and I had him on the bench. I don't even know what he did.
He did actually really well. I think he had like 13, but then he went out in the game later. So I also had Kansas City's kicker. He did 6. He should have done a little bit more than that. But they scored a lot of points, which helped him with the extra points. So let's focus real quickly on week 1. I'll start out with my game. Team Commish, my team, versus Team Smith. Right now, I'm up 10-0 because I had 2 people play. Not very good. That's roughly 5-point average for each one. So, and that was a tight end and a kicker. I still got my other star studs to play. And I wrote down the matchup as far as quarterbacks is for each one of these for this week real quick, guys. And this is what I came up with. Tyrod Taylor versus Derek Carr. I'm going to take Carr with Amari Cooper and all that, not just because he's my quarterback, but I just think that's I think it's better than the situation that Tyrod Taylor's in Buffalo. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds like a fair matchup. Okay, let's say Oakland. I think Oakland's at Tennessee today.
Oakland's at Tennessee.
And Buffalo hosts the Jets.
Yeah. And Tyrod now even though Marshawn Lynch is more known for getting the handoffs on the goal line, but he still can throw out in the flats now to Marshawn Lynch or a little shovel pass, so he has an extra weapon. Crabtree, Amari Cooper. Mm-hmm. So he's got weapons. I'd say more than what Tyrod Taylor has. They used to have Sammy Watkins, and you got rid of him. So we don't know who's going to win these matchups. We're not giving anybody any tips or whatever. We're just going by what the scores are right now leading into these games and their quarterback situations, or maybe next week we'll spotlight the running back situations. Yeah. Game number 2. We have Vinegar Strokes versus 5 Rings. Vinegar Strokes is up. No, 5 Rings is up right now, 21-0. He had Tyreek Hill. We were talking about that earlier. If you had Tyreek Hill or Kareem Hunt, you had a good game. So 5 Rings is up. It's Drew Brees versus a Matt Ryan matchup there in quarterbacks. That's a tough one to say who's going to have a better quarterback day.
Yeah, I have to say it was a tough one. I said Matt Ryan, I had to see, it's for Atlanta, which should be kicking off here shortly. Mm-hmm. Atlanta has Chicago.
Right.
And, of course, Drew Brees, still putting up 4,000 or 5,000 yard seasons. I had to say New Orleans is at Minnesota tomorrow.
So, I kind of like New Orleans at Minnesota, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah. I like that. But either way, both of them should have good quarterback days. We have third matchup is Team Woolley versus Team Henning. Team Henning already had his quarterback play, which was Tom Brady. And you expect a better game than what Tom Brady gave Team Henning, but only 13 points.
Honestly, that's probably definitely not what you've come to expect, from Brady. I see, with it being the season, season opener, against, against the good team in Kansas City. Honestly, with the 13, but honestly, it's probably coming out the woodwork saying, okay, he had a terrible game. Okay, he's 40. Okay, whatever. It's the first game.
Right.
Honestly, you got 15 more games.
Let's see if his 40-year-old body can hold up. Kirk Cousins still has to go for Team Woolley. I don't know what to think about Kirk Cousins, and I don't know what the situation is there. But I think he can do better than 13 points. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback than Brady. No way, no shape, form in fantasy. But I'm just saying that since Brady had not that great of a game and only gave 13 points, I'm going to give the edge to Cousins there. I think Cousins will do better. than 13 points.
Yeah, Cousins show. Okay, Washington. Oh goodness, I think it's Washington and Philadelphia.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
You still got Pierre Garçon for Washington.
Yeah, Pierre Garçon.
Yeah. Matchup number 4. By the way, in that matchup number 3, Henning was winning 13-0, but that was already from Brady, which was supposed to be one of his big players. So hopefully hang in there. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe Woolie's got the advantage now. Game 4, you have Team Baker versus Team Ditka, last year's champion. Ditka put up 8 points. I can't remember who that player was that he had. Dang it. I think it was a running... No, it wasn't a running back. Oh, I can't remember. But Ditka put up 8 points already. He's up 8-0 against Team Baker, but Baker hasn't had anybody play yet. No. Baker has Aaron Rodgers, and Ditka has Andy Dalton this week. So, as their starting quarterbacks. I like Aaron Rodgers in this situation.
Yeah. Let's say I like Rodgers, and I say Green Bay. They have Seattle today. I say Seattle's lost in the 2 times they played there. That would be a pretty interesting quarterback match, with Rodgers and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe give the slight edge to Rodgers since they're at home.
So we don't know what's going to happen there. It looks like a pretty good quarterback matchup. Let's go to game number 5, the last remaining game on the Week 1 schedule. You have team multiple Gorgums. It's not orgasm. It's gore. Like a gore. Like a gore. Gorgums. I don't know how to pronounce it. And you have Team Beasley. Now, Beasley is up 12-0 in that game. He had the kicker for New England and Gronkowski. Now, Gronkowski only gave him 3. That was supposed to be one of his big hitters, at least 10 points. He only got 3 out of that situation. So it wasn't good for him. But he has Cam Newton versus Marcus Mariota. I like Cam. Cam's going to have a big game.
Yeah. I forgot who. Okay, who does Carolina play today?
I don't remember. Nope.
No.
San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, wait. Now I remember. San Francisco.
Yeah.
Okay, and I believe I think Carolina's at home. Honestly, but anyway, Cam should have a good game.
Yeah, he's at San Fran. San Francisco's trying to find their identity still, and I think it's a new coach, ain't it? Under a new coach this year.
I think so.
So I give the slight edge to Cam Newton to bounce back from not that great of a season last year to on the road and San Francisco have a good game. So that's this week's matchups based on what we already know the scores are and based on who their quarterbacks are. It should be a good competitive weekend for our league. If you have not changed your players out because of weather issues, you got
about 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes in Florida. You're going to mess some players and stuff. And so if you haven't done that, you need to check out too for other injuries besides just weather situations. If you haven't done that, I hope you get it done. If not, we're going to stop this now. So you got about...
actually got under 10 minutes.
You got under 10 minutes now as we're saying this with our 8-minute mark. So wish you luck this week, Baker.
All right, same to you. All
right, guys. Wish all your teams good luck. Everybody can't have good luck. Someone's got to lose. 5 of us are going to lose, and 5 of us are going to win.
Yeah,
that's the obvious choice. So. 5 will be 0-1, and 5 will be 1-0 at the end of this weekend. So hopefully you're on the right side of things. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching this week's this week's sportscast for our league, and we'll be back by next Sunday.
Yeah.
Right before the game start to give an update on what everybody's record is and maybe the scores and running back situation. We'll go running backs next week instead of spotlighting the quarterbacks this week. So
okay.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, guys.
All right. Good luck, y'all.